Where do you begin if you want to start a podcast, write a book, make a game, build an app, or establish any business? What is your initial action, and what is your last step? There are about 8 billion individuals on this globe, and we have hundreds of ideas. So, there are plenty of brilliant ideas on this planet. Far from it, please. But what distinguishes those who do from those who do not? You see, it's about something other than money, connections, or being at the right place at the right moment. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about the simple guide to start anything. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Figure out your why. And this is important, you must determine your why. So you're itching to start something new. A company, a podcast, and possibly even a food truck. Okay, that's amazing. Entrepreneurial energy is the driving force behind invention. But let's throw some reality into the mix. The road to business is fraught with obstacles, disappointments, and sometimes overwhelming doubt. It's not a race. It's more like a marathon, where your resilience rather than your speed determines your success. So, how can you develop that resilience? Through inspiration, that is. Consider it a cold Monday morning, and the comfort of your warm bed lures you back, begging you to sleep that alarm again. Then you recall why you're on this road in the first place. Your desire to start a food truck business may stem from a love of cooking. Your knowledge and enthusiasm in technology may make you believe you can create a game-changing app. Those Monday blues sing with that idea in mind. It is critical to find that spark of passion, that genuine inspiration. It is what provides you with the mental and emotional armor you will require to tackle the upcoming trials. The adage, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life, may seem exaggerated, but it holds some reality. When you enjoy your work, late hours, debugging, and customer service problems become challenges. Challenges that you're genuinely looking forward to taking on. So, your first and most essential step is to delve deeply into your hobbies, aspirations, and talents to determine what drives you. Is it a social justice or environmental sustainability cause? Is it a particular interest, such as artificial intelligence, fitness, or gourmet food? Or is it simply the excitement of producing something from nothing, whether it's a product, a service, or art? Once you've located your source of inspiration, don't let it go to waste. Please make it tangible. Please note it in a notepad, a vision board, or a digital document. Make it the foundation of your business plan, work ethic, and overall approach. Keep it at the forefront of your mind so that you have your North Star to guide you when you reach a terrible patch or make a difficult decision. In business, like in life, the why is frequently just as important as the how. Once you've determined your why, you've taken the first solid step in your entrepreneurial path. This may sound like motivating nonsense to you. But how often have you seen folks wake up in the middle of their career, business, or job and wonder, why am I even doing this? You can only commit if you know why you're doing it. Next, there's framing. There is a cemetery of failed businesses and forgotten great ideas that failed because they attempted to be everything and failed. Before competing with Coca-Cola, you must first have a thriving lemonade stand. Framing is all about imposing deliberate limitations on yourself so you don't end up scattered, attempting to do too many things at once and failing at all of them. It entails enclosing your concept in a box and not allowing it to pour outside. Setting a strict deadline, such as I need to launch version 1 by next month, is an example. It creates a time limitation that sharpens your attention. There will be no more constant tinkering or planning. You have a deadline to meet. Or, for example, I'll develop a podcast about growing veggies with these types of guests that will only be available on YouTube. This gives you a clear definition of what your thing is and isn't. Everyone now creates a podcast, claiming that it is a cross between Joe Rogan and whatever their main topic is. This is cool, so your first podcast will be like this one, worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but cooler. Okay, I understand. Sure. Your first, or perhaps all, projects, businesses, or creative endeavors should be framed plainly and to the point. We developed a movie called Why Successful People Build Stupid Simple Businesses that delves deeper into this concept. This is important to avoid making mistakes because attempting to be everything to everyone would almost always fail. Then there's brainstorming. So you've lit the spark of imagination and defined your concept with wise restrictions. So, what comes next? Now is the time to let loose the creative beast within you. It's time to think, baby. But before we get started, let's clear something up. The majority of individuals need to correct their brainstorming. They sit down and attempt to filter their thoughts, enabling only the best ideas to make it to paper. That is different from how brainstorming operates. That is self-censorship. We divide brainstorming into 3 stages. The open field is the initial phase of productive brainstorming. Allow your imagination to run wild at this time. Jot down everything that comes to mind, whether using a laptop or scribbling on a whiteboard. Forget about judgments and practicalities, just let the ideas flow. Here, quantity should take precedence over quality. This phase should take about 20 to 30 minutes. By the end, you should have many ideas. Some are excellent, while others are not. You see, consistently coming up with new ideas is a skill. Create a page on Google Docs about anything without pausing. It doesn't even have to make sense or be factual. Just look at how difficult it is. The second part begins after the open field session. Organize. So you have a mound of ideas. It's now time to sort through them. Look for emerging patterns, themes, or categories. It might be as essential as categorizing ideas as product features, marketing tactics, or income models. The idea is to begin to make sense of the chaos. Elimination is the final stage. This is when you have to be ruthless. You've generated a plethora of thoughts and organized them into groups. Start by crossing out the ones that don't fit your criteria or aren't inspiring enough. Continue to whittle them down until you're left with a few powerful, actionable ideas. When done well, brainstorming is akin to gold mining. You begin with a lot of dirt and rock, but with careful sifting and refining, you end up with priceless nuggets. Nuggets that can serve as the cornerstone for your new venture. All of this aims to finally have 1 or 2 concepts that fit your frame and will aid you in the next phase. Assume you decide to write and self-publish your book. Making an extensive list of prospective book names, chapters, broad ideas of what may be written on each branch, random thoughts that pop into your head, potential guests, a strategy to sell it, and so on could be part of the brainstorming phase. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.